Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I have a super exciting video for you guys today because we're going to be talking about how I find when a stock is about to reverse. So this is one of the most important trading strategies that you guys should know. So make sure to stick till the very end because we're going to look at not one, not two, but three examples of reversals, and one of them I'm still in right now. So you guys actually have the opportunity to get into this trade with me while it's still happening. So the very first example we're going to take a look at is American Airlines. So this is a stock that before this I hadn't even considered buying. But once I saw that American Airlines was in such a massive downtrend, I was really looking for an opportunity to go ahead and buy it. So one thing you'll notice out of this entire downtrend that you won't see until the very end is this consolidation. So there's no point in this whole downtrend, as you guys can see from the very top, that the stock goes and consolidates for weeks before breaking out to the upside. So what did I do? Let's move this briefly. All I did was wait for the day that American Airlines popped out of this consolidation channel. So first, the very first step you want to make sure that is checked is you're in a big downtrend. Whatever stock you're looking at is currently down a lot on the year. Then you want to wait to see obvious consolidation. And what I mean by that is rejections that are very obvious. So like, here's a rejection, here's a rejection. All these rejections are happening at the exact same spot, besides a couple, but for the most part, they're in one spot, which is $10.97, basically $11. And then on this part, we see it's not as accurate, but still very easily identifiable because we've got these rejections here, these here, and of course price rejects in this general area from then on. Now, to actually enter this position, I waited for price to close above consolidation. So let's put back our little trade, and now we can see where I took profit. So why did I take profit at this spot exactly? All the way from $11.35 to almost $14. Well, it was actually for a very good reason, which you see in a lot of stock moves, which is this massive gap. And this is another level or rejection that we really have to look out for, because from this level, there could be a lot of volatility, as we saw this massive move to the downside. So I wanted to be out before that happened. As you guys can see, it did reject, but then they reported great news, and so it went up even higher before coming back down. Now, American Airlines has been in an uptrend ever since, but generally it's been consolidating, which means if we see another move down to this consolidation range, or maybe another range that looks very nice, we'll go ahead and buy that once more. Now, the second one that we literally just closed out of today was Petco. So I am still holding some Petco shares, but only a little bit over 100 when I was holding about 1,000 during the peak of this trade. So basically as soon as I had entered at that close above. Now this is a very similar situation. I do like to use the 4-hour time frame, as you guys have probably noticed by now. We were in a downtrend, and we started consolidating a whole lot right here, much more than before throughout this downtrend. So once we see the close above consolidation, that's when momentum really picks up. Now, no one could have predicted that Petco would have gone up 10%, 10%, and then another whole 30% just today. No one could have predicted that. But because of the great entry, I actually was almost never down during this trade. So not all of your trades are going to be perfect like this, where it just rockets up. But as you guys can see, because of this all the way out here, I was not really expecting it for it to go by this quickly. So you guys can see that I have moved this up. You might be confused as to why I was doing that. That's for another video, which you'll watch soon. And I posted that before closing my entire position of Petco. So where we exactly closed our position was right below the peak. So I could have made a little bit more money, but I just wanted to play it safe. And that's because it was right here, and that's because that is where we're seeing this massive move down, and I did not want anything to do with this. So if Petco drops more from here, I might go ahead and buy some more shares for a move back up. Now, the very last one, because I did promise you guys one setup that was still going on right now, is Chewy. So as you can see, we've been in a downtrend. I actually did buy into this, but we're already out of that position. So I closed this, but we can see that it did close above our consolidation range, and so I bought right here, and we're currently waiting for price to go up to about $20, and that's because that's where we see a lot of rejections to the downside, so we want to be out of the shares after that gets hit. With that being said, thank you guys very much for watching, and if you guys want more stock videos of exactly what I'm buying at what prices and what I'm looking to sell, make sure you guys like and subscribe because I'll be posting those literally all the time.